have said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means. Over here in Aquila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
I've had it. You should just get out of here. Go join a list. Set up one of those.
Thank you for saving my husband.
I am at your service, Captain.
Tell me it's a bad idea too? I think you're getting the wrong idea here.
Hello, Cora.
I really thought
What are you reading these days?
From Sam. I think you're getting the wrong idea here.
I am at your service, Captain.
Bad idea too? Wow.
Did you need something? Your mom dropped by. We had a nice chat. She left this note for you.
You don't think I can do it? Well, okay, fine. Let's see what he says. Hey, you have a second? Sam and I were just having a, discussion, and I wanted someone else's input.
I think it's more accurate to say that you and I have now both been cornered, but sure.
I'd like to, get in shape, do some working out. So I asked Vladimir for some tips, and he basically said weightlifting was a bad idea.
Are you sure that's what he said, or is it just what you heard?
Anyway, so I wanted to get Sam's opinion on it, and he pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, since now you've been fully roped into this, let's all just take a step back. I had simply pointed out that if you take a look at Mateo, weightlifting isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. I was wondering whether there might be a better option for him, and just sort of musing in general about the idea of sticking to things you're inclined to, versus going out and trying something completely new. Well, what's your take on it? You think it's better to stick to what you know, or to take any opportunity to try something that's maybe outside your comfort zone? Well, there you have it.
That's what I've been saying! Anyway, thanks. I think I'm gonna try it. And don't worry, I'll be sure and ask Vladimir for pointers.
Hey, we'll support you no matter what. Just don't want to see you get hurt is all.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. And maybe...
Change your mind?
Spotter.
Up for some business dealings on Neon?
Talk about that.
I don't want this deal...
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible... negative effects.
Excusez-moi.
Yeah?
Please let me know if I missed. You won't find a larger array of You'll find that I have more. Let's find you something. I'm glad you came in.
The house feels alive again now that you're here. Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it. You would know better than I. I only met Grandma a few times. Oh, she was fierce. I swear. Her eyes almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met. I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that. You deserve it, sweetie. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie? Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Gal Bank. Their father was bragging for Al. I missed you so much,
I know
darling.
all about that Aquila City bank robbery story on SSNN. That was you, right?
Of course it was. Oh, I was so proud. My child on the news.
I nearly dropped my drink. You were dealing with bank robbers? Jesus. You stay safe, all right? Honest to goodness, bank robbery.
As soon as I saw that story, I talked with Linda. You know Mrs. Ming across the hall, and she didn't believe me.
I swear our friends think we're making you up. I almost want you to show up in your finest Constellation outfit at poker night, just so I can show them. I was just joking. But next time, let us know you got a story coming on.
Might save your dad from having a heart attack.
You've been given a precious opportunity. Seize it.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land. Den to approaching vessel. Docking approved.
Nice clean dock, Captain. What can I do for you?
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk.
You have a nice day now.
Up your ass, newsboy.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the Den, I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope this and all future interactions are profitable for both of us.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden.
Thank you. Did you have any trouble en route?
Consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term,
Good.
that means you're
Very good. Here's your pay, and your continued discretion would be appreciated.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez.
How may
I
the
appreciate
Trade
your
Authority
concern,
assist
but I
you?
have an obligation to SSNN to report on.
It's very kind of you to offer, but I am currently not in a position to personally require your services. There are, however, likely some Trade Authority contracts available at the terminal down in the bar. I'm sure you're already aware that the Trade Authority is quite generous when it comes to completing said contracts.
On that. Thank you.
By all means.
I know we're not a priority for the Vanguard or the UC, but it's still space worth
I really did think this
protecting.
place would see it.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the Den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. If you've got business with the Vanguard, I hope you ran it through Mast first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing. Fly safe.
If there's any, good to see you. I hope we have what you need.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you...
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined? Well, that's a first. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. There's books about him, lots of them. All right, a couple of high notes. He was one of the first grav jump explorers, back when they had no idea of the dangers. First solo jump out of Sol System, all him. He explored all the planets in Cheyenne and settled the Keela. Plus he formed the whole Freestar Collective with Voli. So, as you can see, the names got some serious heft. I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Korra, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Korra to... I don't know. Well then, Korra's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Korra, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that? That's what I like about you. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
Hello, Captain.
As I wander the blackness of the deep abyss, My ship is in tatters, all dented and worn, but I trust my old engine to get back by morn. Way out in the blackness, way out in the void, way get me back to my true love, as quick as an old asteroid.
Civilian transport to unknown vessel. Please acknowledge. This is a commercial passenger transport liner wanting to alert you about hostiles in the system. It's our company's policy. Us friendlies have got to watch each other's backs out here. Safe travels, stranger.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.